Thank you very much, and warm welcome to you, Dr. Nuno Sampaio, the Secretary of State for Foreign Affairs and Cooperation of Portugal. And once again, we want to welcome the newly assigned head of mission, Ambassador Neves, who will leave us shortly. Because you have been fortunate to be occasioned today to hand over your formal credentials to President Ramaphosa, and it's very cool that the South African public are witnessing the rapid speed of how we are recalibrating and strengthening our relationship with Portugal. Dr. Sampaio, South Africa have recently emerged from an elections, and for the very first time in its history of 30 years of democracy, we have a government of national unity that has been necessitated by the fact that no one political party has achieved a utmost 50% plus one majority. President Ramaphosa, notwithstanding that fact, then engaged in very unique leadership, where he invited all political parties represented in Parliament to join the government of national unity. 10 political parties have accepted his invitation. And 9, as we speak, currently constitute the Government of National Unity, which encapsulates both the Cabinet of South Africa and its national executive. The Government of National Unity have set for itself 3 strategic importance. Firstly, the significant imperative of growing our economy, and by doing so creating the jobs that is required. The second concomitant strategic priority has been the reduction of the high costs of living and the reduction of poverty. And the third has been to ensure that we strengthen the capacity of the state to execute the mandate that it has set for itself out. One of the mandates, of course, is why, Honorable Secretary of State, you are here today. It's obviously to ensure that we build a better Africa and a better world. South Africa's foreign policy gets executed within the discourse of 4 concentric circles, where we prioritize the work towards African unity, African prosperity through Agenda 2063. We do that because we are substantively a Pan-Africanist state. Secondly, we deepen our work towards solidarity with the developing South. Of course, you will appreciate our solidarity with the South. It's uniquely because of the similarity of challenges that we are faced with, and the fact that the South African diaspora and the African diaspora find itself within this sector of the world. The third, obviously, is the reason why we have consistently over the past years honor our commitments towards this bilateral mechanism between South Africa and Portugal. It's of course to ensure that we deepen cooperation with your developed north and countries who have decided to engage in bilateral relationship with South Africa. Fourth but not last, it's obviously our emphasis on global governance institutions and the transformation thereof. to enable the deepening of multilateralism. In that respect, Secretary of State, your visit comes against the backdrop of a highly acclaimed, a highly successful 8th South African EU summit that has been convened a week back by President Ramaphosa. What is of heart for South Africa is the strategic investment commitments that has been made by the EU, encapsulating, of course, all 27 members of the bloc, where 4.7 billion euros has been committed to work with South Africa in relation to pharmaceutical investment, infrastructure rollout, and energy provision. We are equally elated that Portugal, as an esteemed member of the bloc, through your visit, seeks obviously to deepen our understanding in relation to what needs to be done to enhance both your foreign direct investment in South Africa, but also to strengthen our existing bilateral economic relationship. We are obviously elated that the Portuguese diaspora in South Africa constitute approximately 700,000 Portuguese. That includes just over 500,000 of Portuguese people of descent and 200,000 Portuguese nationals. And that obviously it's very important. I wish to obviously conclude by congratulating Portugal for the fact that your former foreign minister, Minister Craveno, has been designated by the European Union, the EU, as its special representative to the Sahel. That obviously is significant, given our emphasis as South Africa to be a prominent role player in regards to the African peace and security architecture. I further wish to congratulate you, Secretary of State, for the significant support that you are giving to African states. We have seen that you are active in approximately 16 peacekeeping operations within and across the African continent, contributing more than 1,000 of your men and women that serve also to deepen the African Agenda 2063. Warm welcome in South Africa. I have been told that this is your first, and you have made a commitment to me earlier on that it would not be your last. So thank you very much.